It's Friday. Woo, let's hear it for Friday. My name's Julie Delgado, and I belong here because I got my name on the wall. Workshop, guitar workshop, where all the magic happens, where these handmade guitars get handmade. So everything on the wall was made by a luthier. Manuel, raise your hand. He is a third-generation luthier. Come back during the day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. All the setups, all the repairs, and all the, eye candy. All right. Again, I'm Julie Delgado. Welcome. We have an awesome show tonight. We have an awesome opener. Let me tell you a little bit about what we do. Approximately twice a month, we have a cool live series like this where we'd go inside the songwriter's mind. If you're familiar with the old show called In the Actor's Studio, which I loved, we're kind of stealing from that. So we'll have very cool music, and then we'll have a fun interview on stage. You get to know the artist really well. I can't get it anywhere else, okay? So we're special. And you can check out our website with our calendar, musicmakerstage.com. Also, all the socials. So before I tell you to get your phone, put that phone away, get your phone out. Okay, so on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you want to like us, follow us, subscribe to us, Music Maker Stage and Delgado Guitars on YouTube. We're live streaming, hello, world out there, YouTube world, and we also do private rentals, so we've had lots of album releases and parties. We've had everything here. We have a projector. We've had anything you can think of, from parties all the way to memorial services. So it's all, one size fits all. What else? Oh, we have complimentary tea, cocoa cider back there, because I'm just a tea person and calms me down. Let's see. What else? Oh, before I get going, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's thank Ariana. She's a sound. Usually I do it at the end, but let's do it in the beginning. Give her a hand. Woo! Wonder Woman, Supergirl. Actually, Batgirl. I really want to be Batgirl. Let's get our opener up. Heidi Holton. She's awesome. She's bluesy. She's going to sling the guitar, and she's going to entertain you. Give her a hand.
Hi. I'm Heidi. I just moved to Nashville from North Carolina, and I'm so happy to be here. I just bought some cowboy boots. The song is called The Hardest Card to Play. Got me a jack of diamonds. Well, it eats right from my hands. Got me a jack of diamonds. That boy eats right from my hands. You know a jack of diamonds is the weakest kind of man. I sold my money and my matches. I'm gonna save it for a rainy day. Sold my money and my matches. Sure gonna save it for a rainy day. Mr. MacDowell says a jack of diamonds is the hardest card to play. Well, I don't know about your condition, but I know me. I'm gonna break the lock if I can find the key. Oh, it leaves me lonely, but There's many roads to misery. Sit down, I'll tell you about 2 or 3. Now if a heart was ammunition, I'd wear mine on my sleeve, and I'd lay you in the ground like you would not believe. Don't you leave me lonely, oh baby, now please don't leave me be. There's many roads to misery. Why don't you drive me down about 2 or 3? Got me a jack of diamonds. Well, it eats right from my hands. I got me a jack of diamonds. That boy eats right from my hands. You know the jack of diamonds is the weakest kind of man.
Well, thank you all so much. Thanks for letting me play a couple of songs for you. I'm excited to hear Kevin Gordon and his band tonight. I just found out that we have a Louisiana connection, so I am going to play a song that I wrote about the street I lived on in New Orleans. Crossed conditions on Piety Street. I feed you honey from the jar. I light pink candles to keep you sweet, but that's not the way you are. Your blighted building with a clawfoot bath in the wicked heat of June. I hear a glass shot underneath your lap. I don't want to live with you. For 15 years, I've dreamed in red of sheets streaked with Carolina clay. Knee deep in the cold creek bed, my home far away. I've searched desert islands and abandoned ships since I was 17. Kissed them hard on down to the lips and tasted gasoline. I burned your city churning through the ash for exceptions to the rules. Pulled the pretty from your piles of trash, treated crusts of bread like jewels. For 15 years, I've dreamed in red of sheets streaked with Carolina clay. Knee deep in the cold creek bed, my home far away. I took my troubles downtown and I left them with the Lord. Drove through Mississippi with the pedal to the floor. I'm worth 500 miles and I don't need forgiveness anymore. Dragging my shadow down Piety Street, I am wilted by the sun. Like angel trumpets that were once as sweet, sweet as ice cream melting on your tongue. For 15 years, I've dreamed in red of sheets streaked with Carolina clay. Knee deep in the cold creek, bent my home far away.
Thank you so much. I'm Heidi Holton. Please like me on social media, and I do have CDs available for sale if anyone would like one.
I was going to say, Heidi Holton. I know there were things I forgot, so here we go. Talking about merch. So she's got the merch. Our main artist has the merch. Check out the merch on the way out. We have the merch. You need it. Hats, hoodies, shirts over there. Very cool hatch print, if I do say so myself. I ordered that myself. Okay, and speaking of the social medias, I forgot to say, you got some homework. You still have some hashtag homework, okay? Our artists, you know how to use that @ symbol. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a little tag of a photo or video. I'm just saying. So feel free to do that. Just leave that, on silent. Also, did I mention our website, musicmakerstage.com? We have a calendar up there, events going on. And I just have to say, I got to talk about 2 things. So back in April, I don't know, raise a hand if you were here, we had a very cool, if I do say so myself, festival-like event. It was called Tin Can East during Tin Pan South. Don't tell them. Week, okay? So we had 10 songwriters facing outward. We had a food truck. It was real fun. So fingers crossed, we're going to do it. It's going to be our first annual, and it'll end up being annual. So look out for that. Also, something brewing for September in Americana Fest. So keep your eyes open for that one. So if you see Music Maker Stage, make sure you come and support us during those weeks. Yeah, that's it. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to bring up our featured artist, Kevin Gordon.
Hey, everybody. I'll be right there. How are y'all? We're here tonight to celebrate the cicada. So, I'm as much of a fan as anybody of a, relatively harmless biblical plague. But how much longer? Does anybody know, really? I haven't Googled it yet. About 3 more weeks. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't remember them being this noisy last time around. Whatever variety it was last time. Can't Summer Sunday morning, no one else around. I'm walking on the levee between the river and the town.
Water's moving fast, the streets are slow. I'm gonna go a little farther past the part I know. Wasp on the grass, a floating red thorn. Sun coming up, the day being born. In that big house last night where I played my guitar, everyone's still living up what they drank at the bar. Are they making quiet love beneath the turning of a fan? Did they wake to the sound of dogs barking at a man? I grew up down the road, it's been 40 years. Walking on the levee now, I'm a stranger here. Read the graffiti on the pump station wall. I heart amber in a red sprayed scroll. Did you ever have a dream you sure was real? What does God hide? What does God reveal? Houseboat docked right down there. I still remember her kiss, the smell of her hair. That boat burned and sank 25 years ago. Karen died by lightning strike, I was told. Walking on the levee, pretty ghost at my side. The past and the present, all caught in my eye. Thanks a lot, y'all. All right. Here comes trouble. That song was about going back to my hometown, Monroe, Louisiana, and you know, kind of figuring out pretty quick why I wasn't still living there. And this next song I wrote about a friend who never did make it out. And that's okay, but anyway.
too far to go. Making it here, your chance is slim. People leave this town, you won't see them again. Mama died in '93. This silver medal, she gave it to me. St. Christopher around my neck. Wherever I go, my soul he protects. Every river's a daughter of a dirty rain, but see how it shines. Water's moving like the blood pushing through my veins, but see how it shines. Like a saint on a chain. Heather was so sweet to me. Her daddy owned some property. Maybe my drinking was a little much. She turned cold to my touch. The story about another woman, well, maybe it was true. Got Heather put together 2 and 2. She came out and changed the wax on my motel door, and now the sheriff knocks. Every river's a daughter of a dirty rain, but see how it shines, how it shines. Water's moving like the blood pushing through my veins. I see how it shines, how it shines, like a saint on a chain. Now after work I take my lonesome down with a Percocet and a double shot. But the higher I get, the harder it seems. Get back to that place. Floats like a dream. One hand on the wheel, doing it at 5. And all my trouble just flies on by. I wanna forget everything I know. I wanna close my eyes and just let her go. Rear-view glow of the city bright. Angel of death got no headlight. Yeah, you who'd protect me, I ask no more. Just carry me across to that other shore. Every river's a daughter of a dirty rain. But see how it shines, how it shines. The water's moving like the blood pushing through my veins. I see how it shines, how it shines, how it shines like a saint on a chain. I grew up right down the road. I never head too far. To go.
Oh man, you know that transferred
All
good.
right.
Oh, shit. Let me see if I can strap this around one more time.
You having trouble?
I did catch it. It was wanting to go down, and you know. Okay. We should not quite yet.
All right.
Give me a second.
Okay.
All right.
We'll give you a minute to regain your composure.
This is Ronnie off on the bass, y'all. Star of stage and screen.
This one.
You're next? What do you mean by that?
Let me get my magoos on in case I need to. Something.
Well, I think you know this one.
Oh man, come on.
All right.
Daddy got a job at TL James, bought himself a GTO. Daddy got a job at TL James, bought himself a GTO. I had a little baby boy and a pretty wife. It was pedal to the metal to the getting good life. Horn rim glasses, pocket protector on his shirt. Horn rim glasses, pocket protector on his shirt. Up, tied up, right church going nerd, but he loved to hear the carburetor rumble and purr. Quick and quiet as a switchblade knife, pedal to the metal to the getting good life. Full moon over wood lawn, full moon over Cedar Grove. Full moon over wood lawn, full moon over Cedar Grove. Early next morning, Mama put the coffee on, looked out the window and the GTO was gone. Glass in the driveway, skid marks out on the road. Glass in the driveway, skid marks out on the road. Talking to the cops, said they didn't hear a sound. Hot wire spark, joyride bound. Quick and quiet as a switchblade knife, pedal to the metal to the getting good. 3 days later, the ugly truth was revealed. 3 days later, the ugly truth was revealed. Sergeant called my daddy, said to file a claim. We pulled your GTO out across the lake with a chain. And the child with the light, hit it to the middle, hit it to the other line. Daddy got a job at TL James, bought himself a GTO. Daddy got a job at TL James, bought himself a GTO. Had a little baby boy and a pretty wife. It was pedal to the metal to the getting good life. Quick and quiet as a switchblade knife, pedal to the metal to the getting good life. Thank you.
True story. Okay, is it too loud? Don't answer that. Okay.
Christmas cards in the mail, y'all.
More vocal? Okay. All right. This is a kind of a country song about a blues singer. I know, I'm sorry. But then it's really not about that at all, and maybe I'll explain that later when we have 30 minutes to talk. Anyway, I kind of wrote this based on experiences I had when I was playing with a guy named Bo Ramsey up in Iowa a few decades ago, and that kind of merged with the idea of the great Mississippi singer-songwriter Jimmy Reed. So, Mr. Reed was known to be a man of excess, shall we say. Anyway, here goes. Dark sunglasses, shark skin suit, standing in the broken glass of East Dubuque on a Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning. You ramble and you tamble, it's a right good town. Lose your mind till it can't be found. Now your head is burning and your heart is yearning. Jimmy Reed is the king of rock and roll. Jimmy Reed is the king of rock and roll. Laying up in that room, light bulb flicking its tongue at you, and the hours passing, and the hours passing. Jimmy Reed is the king of rock and roll. Jimmy Reed is the king of rock and roll.
dark sunglasses, shark skin suit, standing in the broken glass of East Dubuque on a Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning. Thank you.
My pal Webb Wilder recorded a version of that, and somehow it became surf music in his hands. Check it out. It's cool. It's different, man. Whoa. How are we doing, Julie? Would now be a good time to talk, or you want me to do one more? Okay. All right. Awesome. That's kind of what I wanted to do anyway. I try to ask permission. You know. Wild rock and rollers that we are, you know. This is a song about growing up in Louisiana and having the great fortune of being in the junior high marching band. And part of the joy of that experience was in the fall, you'd get out of class to get on the bus and ride down out to these little towns where they were having their fall festivals and march in their parade. And I believe this particular day we were celebrating pecans. It was the Grant Parish Pecan Festival. This song has nothing to do with pecans. And it will tell the story better than I seem to be able to right now, talking to you. So anyway, it's called Colfax. I played trumpet in the band in 7th grade, blasting out songs at football games and fall parades. We'd ride the bus through the small towns like Winfield and Downsville and Colfax, in purple jackets and white slacks. We were the Braves. We were the Jack Hayes Braves, named after a dead administrator and the noble idea of the young Native American male. School ambassadors, a popular song and goodwill. Mr. Manyfield was our director, skin the color of a brown paper sack. He was black, trying to teach us white kids to play, but confronted every baton breaking day by juvenile delinquents like Danny Amos, who locked himself into Manyfield's office with my Ted Nugent double album, playing Wang Dang, Sweet Poontang, full blast over the band room speakers. I remember Manyfield just sitting there, staring out into the air from the podium, smoking a Camel, looking straight ahead, imagining himself somewhere else, I'd guess, where he'd be getting paid more for less. BS. Tomorrow morning
she'd be marching through. Between what's ahead, what's behind, just another step in time. Valerie played clarinet, 13 going on 35, sexy in a hard way like a first cigarette, bourbon spilled on a bare thigh. Yeah, you could say she was ahead of the game. She'd barely speak to me, so that 2-hour ride felt like an all-day tense erotic dream. Staring out at the pine trees and red clay, the country stores where inevitably an old dough-faced man would be standing outside, staring at us like his life going by. Was that her leg? Was that her leg? Just brushing against mine. Riding on the bus, sitting next to Valerie Thrash. Between what's ahead, what's behind, just another step in time. The morning was cold, the silver bell of my horn shining back, convex reflections of faces and hands, and the yellow smear of the bus while I blew out my spit valve, put the wax on my braces. Yeah, we were getting ready to play, standing in line and moving in formation. First up, a Stevie Wonder song called Sir Duke for Ellington. I didn't know that then. Chameleon by Herbie Hancock, a Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang, KC and the Sunshine Band, Get Down Tonight. That's when I saw him at the end of the block, Imperial Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, and their white dunce caps and robes with red crosses embroidered on like gilded leaves on an automatic rifle, or an image of the suffering Christ airbrushed on the side of a missile in broad daylight. Donald Lovelady said he thought they only came out at night, like an apparition, blood real in the silver sun. Between what's ahead, what's behind, just another step in time. Yeah, they were handing out tracts to the Caucasian mothers and daughters and fathers and sons of Colfax, laughing and joking, kneeling down, placing a gentle hand on a child's blonde head like Santa Claus or the Pope, like this was normal, like this was okay, another doo-dah day down in Dixieland. He didn't say a word. Manyfield didn't turn his head, just kept marching, looking straight ahead, looking straight ahead, like there was somewhere better he was going, but this was the only goddamn way to get there today. Hey, with his baton in the air, looking straight ahead. straight on. Straight ahead. Kept on marching. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Over that hill. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. To a better place. A better place. Straight ahead. Now,
Here comes Julie Delgado. Okay. Well, I guess I could do that too.
This is the fun part. This is where we get the nitty gritty on Kevin Gordon.
And the chocolate.
Hello. Okay, if you play here, you get chocolate and water. Water for chocolate. Water for chocolate. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so here at the Music Maker stage, you get a great show, but you also get the up close and personal with the artist. So nowhere else in town, folks. Okay, so Kevin, I want you to, I always start the same way. You mentioned Louisiana, so how did you get to Nashville?
Well,
Let's get you. Let's get you.
oh, it's okay. I can stand up too.
Tech problems. Okay.
There we go. Okay, I don't usually do this sort of thing, holding the mic. Anyway, Louisiana, yeah, I lived there till I was, 22. Bouncing between Shreveport, Monroe, and Ruston. And my last year of college, I'd gotten picked to go to this graduate level creative writing program at the University of Iowa, which is, infamous and famous. All the good and the bad. I got picked to go, and at the time it felt like an incredibly fortunate thing to have had happen. So, and slacker that I was, I'd let all the other deadlines for the other programs go by me, because I really wanted to go to Iowa. And anyway, moved to Iowa, lived there for 5 years, got my master's in poetry, and stayed up there playing music another 3 years, just because, well, didn't have a lot of expenses, and you could play music 2 nights a week and be okay, spend the rest of the time writing or whatever. So, but after 5 years total in Iowa City, it was time to go somewhere, and Nashville seemed the most palatable. I already had friends here from Iowa and from Louisiana too. So it kind of made the most sense to me.
And it's a good thing you went to Iowa, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You better say it.
Yeah, that's where I met my wife.
So it's a good thing you went there, right?
What?
It's a good thing you went there, and you didn't just go straight to Nashville.
Well, yeah, a lot of good things
Good
happened.
move. Good
right?
move.
A lot
That's
of
right.
good things happened.
That's right. So take us way back. So when your musical journey started, did you come from a musical family? When did you kind of fall in love with music?
I'd always loved it, since I was a little kid. My parents would have those parties that parents have sometimes, and back then it was, all I remember is green daiquiris in the blender, and Ray Charles and Jerry Lee Lewis on the stereo, on the console, And I was always just driven to, or drawn to that really rhythmic music, R&B or early rock and roll, whatever. And that stuck with me. And because I'm from Louisiana, of course, at some age, I became an Elvis freak. And, it's interesting thinking about it now that listening to those Elvis records is probably the first time I heard songs by people like Jimmy Reed, because he cut a lot of songs like that. Anyway, from Elvis, we went to, I don't know, not heavy metal, but, Aerosmith, ZZ Top, Ted Nugent, may I confess. I've redeemed myself since then. And then
How'd you start songwriting?
after I started playing guitar, which didn't happen until I was 18, my girlfriend's mother at the time, she was of maybe that last generation of people, country people who, for entertainment, they had a damn instrument on the wall and they would just pull it down and sing a Hank Williams song, whenever they felt like it.
And you better know one, too.
Right. Okay. So she got me a little plastic body acoustic guitar at a Salvation Army store and gave me a Xeroxed chord sheet and said, "Here you go, kid," But I kept trying to, I was listening to a lot of punk rock then, or music from that time period from LA, like X. So I would take my X records over to my girlfriend's mother's house and try to get her to teach me how to play those songs. And of course, if you know anything about those songs, they're not the most simple things to figure out, and she had no idea. Was utterly baffled. So I went back home and worked on things like Buddy Holly songs, and just kept beating on the damn thing,
Right. That's the way you learn.
out of love,
Sure. So from there to now, what's your process for songwriting? Do you write solely? Obviously, this is a co-write town. How do you start a song?
Well, I keep a journal, and I also, keep notes on my phone. I know
Thousands and
it's
thousands and thousands.
yeah,
Yes.
easier to keep up with than scrolling on paper, which I used to do. I go back through my mileage logs from, on the road and find, oh, there's 3 lines right there. Hey, those are pretty good, So the digitizing of everything at least helps it not get lost so much.
Sure.
But yeah, sometimes it's just a line. Sometimes it's an idea. Sometimes it's the music, it's just starting with a chord progression and hearing a melody, and then, that's your puzzle, is figuring out what words go with that melody. So, yeah, I guess there's different ways, and yeah, I've tended to write by myself, with some exceptions, nothing really against co-writing. It is a valuable craft, and some really great songs have been written that way. But I'm just ornery. I don't know.
Well, you mentioned the road. I think you're on the road quite a bit. Obviously, you're here now. What do you like about being out on the road?
Well, lately I've been on the road in my mind. You know, coming out of the plague, and then I was sick in 2022. Went out for a little while, early 2022, with the iguanas, and that was fun, until one of those guys got COVID halfway into the tour, and we all went home, and you know, a lot of that happened to a lot of people back then, I guess. But yeah, so it feels like just kind of coming back out, getting out of the house. So if I seem a little stunned, that's probably why.
Right. 2024.
Yeah. Getting there.
So you have a whole bunch of albums.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has a load of albums. We get them at KevinGordon.net. We get them on Spotify, all the platforms. Do you have a project coming up? Do you have like a story about one of your records that kind of stands out, or?
Well, you know, one.
Yeah, we want to know that one.
Well, like that last song, you know, that when we released the record that was on, Gloryland, that song and that record got a lot of attention, and really kind of, well, restored my faith. That's a little hopeful, but you know, it's a few crumbs thrown in the road, you know.
Kept you going, yeah.
Keep going, you know. So, you know, that's what I did.
Yeah.
You know.
You have to celebrate every song, every album.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're gonna play a game. It's not gonna hurt. It's called This or That. It's a musical This or That.
Okay.
You can't say both, and you can't say neither.
Okay.
All right. So, and this is tailored to you, or at least a portion of it is. Okay. Rapid fire. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take your drink.
Right.
Okay. Springsteen or Sinatra?
Oh, come on.
On the mic. Commit.
Ow.
I know.
This hurts.
It's supposed to be easy.
I want both.
Music should be fun. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I guess as far as a personal influence, Springsteen, of course.
Okay. Ella Fitzgerald or Barbra Streisand?
Ella.
U2, the Rolling Stones.
Stones.
Go-Go's or the Bangles?
Throwing muses. Let's see. I guess Bangles. I don't know.
REM or the Talking Heads?
Ooh, I kind of want both of those too.
Can't.
I really did listen. I listened to a lot of early REM.
Okay.
In the day. Yeah.
All right. Kiss or AC/DC?
Oh, AC/DC.
ELO or Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd, I think.
Allman Brothers or Lynyrd Skynyrd?
Almonds.
Journey or Foreigner?
I don't know. I guess.
It's for Kevin. I'm just kidding.
You know, Journey, I guess.
Okay. Genesis or the Kinks?
Kinks.
Slow dance or swing dance?
Oh, slow.
Strings or brass?
Brass.
Ooh. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Yay. Okay. Give him a hand. He made it through the this or that. Okay. And I had a really hard question, but I'll tell you, but you don't have to answer because it was very painful as you watched. If you could record a duet with anyone, who would it be?
Oh my God.
You don't have to answer.
Wow.
Everyone's coming up with their own answer right now.
Let me think of who's here, who's living.
Should we say it could be living or not living?
Right. Well, you know, it would be nice to sing with Lucinda again.
Oh yes, very good.
Since it's been 24 years
Good answer.
now.
Yeah.
Since that record came out.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be a treat. But I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
I like that one.
Something
You
to
can think
ponder.
about it. All right, we need to hear more songs. Give them a
Okay.
hand. Bring the people up. Bring the guys back up. All right. Let me set you up.
All right, Joe. So you're getting the most for your entertainment dollar. I will play a different guitar now.
And I'll join you, or join you, see if this one will stay on.
Hey, look what you got. Well, yeah, the pin on this piston is falling out, so things could get exciting. I'm going to play these same drums. Everything here is for sale. On the stage, I mean. Probably elsewhere.
The gummies that Kevin's selling at the merch table are really good, too. I mean, give me just a second to
found
get
those,
this
didn't
praying mantis stupid over here. All right. Yeah.
Okay, here's a song that's going to be on the new record coming out in September. I was a good child, tried to do the right thing. Just being born burns off your wings. Now I keep the devil in a corner of my grin. Step right up for another taste of sin. Off the straight and narrow, Lord, I'm prone to lean. Still alive, 55, drifting in the in-between. Friday night Chicago, Saturday Champagne. South on Sunday, Kentucky freezing rain. I woke up this morning wondering where it all went. 30 years of yearning, the miles and the money spent. I can't get it back, no, I don't drive no time machine. Just a dude pushing through to the end of the in-between. Me and the missus put in 30 years, raised our kids in this old house right here. Now the rooms are quiet, no slamming doors, no dust on boxes and boxes stacked on the floor. I try to take care of her how she takes care of me. Part of the path, the aftermath, together in the in-between. Look at Mr. Jesus, got tears in his eyes. Ask me no questions, I tell you no lies. I walk around my house confused, feeling like Gary Busey playing old
old Howard Hughes. My granddaddy had a big mason jar stuffed full of money buried in the yard. Couldn't stand Uncle Sam, wouldn't trust the bank. Put his faith in his shovel and his shovel to the darkened tank. When he died, his secret never redeemed. He's still there, who knows where, lost in the in-between. In the elevator, you hold your breath. Walk outside, you might catch your death. There's an ill wind blowing through the trees and truck stop signs. A lot of people I love I no longer recognize. You carry your fear, hunker down in quarantine. Crawl, climb your walls, caught in the in-between. Learn to crawl, climb your walls, caught in the in-between. Thank you. Now I will change guitars again. Hey, how about a big hand for Heidi Holton, who opened the show? You're not going to behave, are you? Indeed. This is another one off the new record, and I've been really bad about this, but we are doing a pre-order thing for it. I know it's an old-fashioned notion to actually purchase recordings, but it is available now for pre-order. You know, you get in early on the action as far as hearing it and knowing about it, etc. Just go to kevingordon.net and you will find where you need to go. Anyway, that's my sales pitch. All right. We ready? 2, 1, 2, 3. Cloudy skies and quarantine, 14 months since I've seen a smile crease the corners of your eyes. is breaking, but is it alright? Go downtown or stay locked down tight. I'd give anything to hear you laugh again in the same room that I'm in. Hey, I got so much inside I wanna tell you when I see you again. Once the world is back open wide, I dream of simple things. I've been dreaming of these simple things. Texas heat and Louisiana rain. Normal's never gonna be the same. Maybe soon I can hold your hand, drink a beer in a bar, hear a rock and roll band. Hey, I got so much inside I wanna tell you when I see you again. Once the world is back open wide, I hope this finds you well, my friend. Until then, I dream of simple things. I've been dreaming of these simple things. I don't wanna sit around here no more. Sick of being alone and crying. Together's better and you can't deny it. Hey, I got so much inside I wanna tell you when I see you again. Once the world is back open wide, I hope this finds you well, my friend. Until then, I dream of simple things. I've been dreaming of these simple things. I dream of simple things. All I want are the simple things. All I want. Hey! I do.
I don't know who planned this set, changing guitars every song. I'm going after him. As soon as I find a mirror. You can't hurt me no more. I'm out of your range.
I close the door, embrace the change. You can't hurt me no more. I've been up all night, staring into the black, out across the water, red light blinking back. I've been up all night. Love you still, against my will. Stupid heart beats on and on. Got no pride, don't care what's wrong. If you ever hear this song, you can't hurt me no more. Morning comes too soon. Horizon carries the sun. Sky lost the moon. Everything's moving on. Morning comes too soon. You still, against my will. My stupid heart beats on and on. Got no pride, don't care what's wrong. If you ever hear this song, you can't hurt me no more. You can't hurt me no more. Yeah, that's easy to say. You didn't drive me like a gunshot when I saw you today. You can't hurt me no more.
Pop music. All right. I wrote that with my friend Kim Ritchie. Here's one off the Tilt and Shine record, which happens to be available for sale tonight, both in the archaic CD format and the more newfangled vinyl option. Second generation.
So you lost your papa in the highway fog. A copperhead bite took your old hound dog. I know you're taking it hard. 3 days laying drunk in the yard, staring down heavy weather. Can you get it together now? You You hunger for the lover who threw you away. You're cheating on the one who's never strayed. She's still on the threshold waiting. First plane home's the one I'd be taking. Your fate's light as a feather. Better get yourself together now. When you gonna get your shit together? Might be now, might be never. When you gonna get your shit together? Might be now, might be never. Better sit right down and get it together now. It's a sad world full of joy. You can let it take you down. Let it take you down. Oh, get back up in it. Get it together now. Up in it. Conscience clear as a mountain stream. Your life flows by in a fever dream while the ice melts and oceans rise. Is it too late or can't we try? As this world we're killing fades to the sweet by and by. To stand up and make it better, can we get it together somehow? When you gonna get your shit together? Might be now, might be never. When you gonna get your shit together? Might be now, might be never. Better sit right down and get it together now. Together now. Together now. Together now. All right. Maybe we'll do another one.
Is the guitar too loud? Okay. All right, thank you. Good answers all around.
How about this piccolo? Is this too loud for you? Okay, all right. No.
You brought your big amp.
That's what I showed you did. This is a really big show, so you know. That's right.
All right, well, here's one I wrote not long after I moved to this neighborhood, actually. I've been living on this side of town since October of 1995. And anyway, this is called Deuce and a Quarter, and a bunch of famous older gentlemen recorded it years ago, but we don't need to talk about that now. Buy a bottle, get to feeling good. The world's looking like you think it should. Happy hour, everyone's your friend. Closing time, sugar you down again. Up in the morning and you face this town. You walk the same streets up and down. Fire burning in your worn out shoes. Every day you got something to prove. The curved feelers and the thin skirts. Scrub the comb until your elbow hurts. Pinstripes and cherry packs. Grass stains on your second-hand slacks. Keep on betting, think you're going to win. You can dress it up and try to pretend. Cause a car, and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't no Cadillac.
Uncle Johnny hypochondriac thinks his headache is a heart attack. Honey, bring me down a couple more pills. Call that lawyer up and change my will. A ham sandwich and a glass of tea. Lunch is cheap but never free. Shaking hands and scratching backs. Grass stains on your second-hand slacks. Keep on betting, think you're going to win. You can dress it up and try to pretend. Cause a car, and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't no Cadillac. Got a date, got a dress with care. Wash the gray right out of my hair. Clean the car out when I'm through. Wax it up until it looks brand new. The curved feelers and the thin skirts. Scrub the chrome until your elbow hurts. Pinstripes and cherry packs. Grass stands on my second-hand slacks. Keep on betting, think you're going to win. You can dress it up and try to pretend. Cause a car, and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't no Cadillac. Cause a car, and that's a fact. A deuce and a quarter ain't no Cadillac. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Thanks, Heidi Holton. Thanks, Delgados. We'll see you around the neighborhood. All right. Thank you so much.
Kevin Gordon, everybody. Woo, watch out for that. All right, another hand for Heidi. Woo, thanks for being our great opener. A hand for Ariana doing the sound. Awesome girl on the sound. We love it. Don't forget the merch. Talk to these artists. Go on their socials, like them. Watch the videos they do. It's actually work and it's a job, right? Get on our e-blast if you want to know about more future events here at the Music Maker stage. And drive safe. Okay, we're out.